I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact.
And who knows if they've got cotton underwear in the future.
That's where you going?
That's right. 25 years into the future. I've always dreamed of seeing the future, looking beyond my years.
The future is in your hands.
I'm from the future.
Next Saturday night, we're sending you back to the future. Why are things so heavy in the future?
These working weathermen predict the weather, let alone the future. Doc, about the future.
No! That having information about the future could be extremely dangerous. It's about the future, isn't it? It's information
Wait a minute.
about the future!
I have to tell you about the future! I have to tell you about the future! Where?
Back to the future!
What happens to us in the future?
Where? Back to the future!
What happens to us in the future?
You mean we're in the future? Future, Marty? What do you mean? How can we be in the future?
All kids in the future wear their pants inside out.
Justice system works swiftly in the future.
Doc, and what's the harm in bringing back a little info on the future?
Simply assume she's the Jennifer of the future.
Just take it easy and you'll be fine. And be careful in the future.
I'm in the future.
Here's the present, 1985. The future and the past.
It's the top of Biff's cane. I mean, old Biff from the future.
You see, while we were in the future, Biff got the sports book. That's all in the past.
You mean the future? Right, so we go back to the future.
We can't, because if we travel into the future from this point in time, it will be the future of this reality.
I can bring the DeLorean back to the future.
Right.
See this book? This book tells the future.
Maybe we'll bump into each other sometime again in the future.
You won't get back to the future, and we'll have a major paradox.
No, it can't be. Just sent you back to the future.
Oh, I know you did send me back to the future, but I'm back. I'm back from the future.
No, it can't be. Just sent you back to the future.
Oh, I know you did send me back to the future, but I'm back. I'm back from the future.
Into the future. I saw a vision of Marty say he had come back from the future.
No, it can't be you. I sent you back to the future.
But I came back again. I came back from the future.
To me, if the future is now in the past, how could you possibly know about it?
Should have no problem repairing it so that you can drive it back to the future.
Good luck, for both of our sakes. See you in the future.
Get the DeLorean and get ourselves back to the future.
But once we pass this windmill, it's the future or bust.
Never considered the future, poor Martin. God rest his soul.
Sure, and I hope you're considering the future, Mr. Eastwood.
We're going back to the future tomorrow, so everything's being erased. Doc, tomorrow morning I'm going back to the future with you.
Exactly what causes you to get into that accident in the future.
Marty, the future isn't written.
I gotta go back to the future?
Future? I'm from the future.
It's that you never know what the future might bring.
Well, the future. Oh, I can tell you about the future.
And in the future, we don't need horses.
Where?
Back to the future.
And to the future.
Amen.
It's about the future.
Dr. Brown? I brought this note back from the future.
Hey, Doc! Where you going now?